Welcome all of you of today's talk, Business Opportunities for Women in Healthcare Sector. Myself, Dr. Deepa MK, Associate Professor, the Department of Pharmaceutics, Ashok Ramana College of Pharmacy. Before going to my topic, let me invite all of you into this slide. Woman is the companion of man gifted with the equal mental capacity. Then why this gender gap in the society? The gender, what do you mean by gender gap? Gender gap is the difference between women and men as reflected in social, political, intellectual, cultural, economic attainment or attitudes. According to United Nations, sex ratio is defined as the number of males per 100 females. Sex ratio of India is 108.176, that is 108.176 males per 100 females in 2020. It means that India has 924 females per 1000 males. In absolute terms, India has 48.04% female population as compared to that of 51.96% male population. Discussion on gender equality and equal rights. Still have a long way to go towards achieving gender equality and equal rights for women over the world. In healthcare sector, female values like creativity, hard work, empathy, mutual connection, emotional skills are eminent. Effort to establish more highly regarded and leading position for women in the healthcare sector would provide a significant incentive to place women in this sector. In spite of this evidence, analysis of effect of gender norms on healthcare system remains neglected. It has been confirmed in WHO report that in 19 emphasizes that the women account of majority 75% of health and social workers, but only 25% hold the senior roles. Now look at why this gender gap in the workplace. Here multiple theories for the reason for why this exists, but a large amount of gender wage gap can be attributed to the fact that the women work different job than men, as opposed that women are paid differently within the same job for the established. Now we think about how we can close the gender gap. Is it possible to close the? So report says that we have to wait again 95 years complete the gender gap. Even though we have some close the gender gap, that is REACT. It's nothing but drives, education, assess, contents and target. Let us see the current scenario of women leadership. Here we have a comparison of various sectors to that of healthcare sector. As my topic is business opportunity for women in healthcare sector. You see, in industry we can see that when we are comparing 25% of the total overall female workers, 20 only having leadership. Whereas in the hardware and telecom, out of 25, 16 only have the leadership. Whereas software technology, out of 29, 20 only. In finance and professional service, we can see that it's 34% out of 40. All compared to other sector, when we discuss the healthcare sector, we can see that is comparatively good percentage, that is 49% out of 62%. When we are considering the staffing in the entire sector, we can say that out of 55, 40% are leaders of women. Now we can have the comparison of market share. What is the role of women in the business market? Here I have taken an example of most top 500 companies, women in S&P 500 companies. Here the pyramid shows that at the basement we have total employees of female 44.7% only. When we look at the first middle level officers and the managers, it's still reduced to 36.9. When we'll come to executive or the senior level officers and manager, it's again 26.5%. There's a gradual decrease. When we look the board seat, it's coming only 21.2%. When the top leader, when we discuss, we have only 11%. When the CEO level, we lag with 5%. Now let us discuss why the women get into business. There are two major factors. One is pull factor, another one is push factor. Let us discuss one by one. So first one is linking for business. See, some females in the family, they have the parents may have already running with the business, so there is a chances of getting into business. Another one, to gain the recognition or to gain the economic independence or to build the confidence on mainly to get the freedom, they may become into. See the second factor, that is push factor. Death of the breadwinner or sudden fall of the family income or permanent inadequacy in the income of the family. These are the few factors by which the women may get into business. When we compare these two factors, we can come a conclusion that the category of push factor forms a negligible percentage of women. What is women entrepreneurship? The person who's to take a financial risk with the hope of getting in profit. This image shows that how we can compare the modern woman to that of Lord Durga. We know that the power of Lord Durga. The modern lady has to, those who are getting into their business has to, as all of you know that Durga is the slayer of the Mahishasura and it destructs all the evils. On the other hand, our inner domain, anger, fear, hate, etc. She is also a supreme mother goddess, protecting all those who seek her protection. In totally, she is the embodied Shakti, the female force talent latent in each human being. We discuss what are the strengths of women. This image reflects that the female was the most eminent values of female such as hard work, creativity, empathy, mutual connection and emotional skills are eminent in the healthcare sector. What are the leadership qualities of women? The major leadership qualities of women is transformational leadership. It's nothing but the woman can motivate other women. They can get motivated from others. Then they can give the individual consideration to the people around. They can highlight the intellectual stimulation. We can see as a leader how she can clearly given the explanation to subordinate. What are the business opportunities for women in healthcare? Classified broadly in the manufacturing, sales and others, drug research and development, pharmaceutical industry, cosmetic industry, repacking industry, dental product industry, soap and toiletry industry, first aid mask, kit, mask and PP kit is nowadays in COVID panic time is most demanded. Then look at the sales. You can start a drug wholesale store or medical retail store, surgical store, online pharmacy, mobile pharmacy, drug marketing and device marketing. Then come to other like health seminars you can conduct and pharma consultancy, rehabilitation center, medical writer, you can be alternative medicine, pharmaceutical journalism, natural home remedy and finally medical labs. These are the various sectors, various aspects of the job opportunity for women. Now I invite you all of you to the slide, Indian most successful female entrepreneurs. Here you can see that Masunda Shah, he is the chairperson of Biocom Farmers Industry. Then second one is Sangeeta Reddy, he is the joint manager director of Apollo Hospital. Dr. Sunitha Maheshwari is the co-founder of Teleradiology Solution. Vinitha Gupta is CEO of Lupin Pharmaceutical. Meena Ganesh, MD and CEO of the Porti Medical. Dr. Swati Piramal is the Vice chairperson of Piramal Enterprises. Dr. V. Shanta is an oncologist and the chairperson of Adya Cancer Institute. Neerja Birla is the founder and chairperson of the Empower Foundation. Anu Acharya is the founder of MapMyDion, and Dr. Chanda Shan is the homeopathy founder director of Hush. Now we'll see the quote of the Kiran. Entrepreneurship is about being able to face failure and manage the failure and succeed the failure. Now let me conclude my topic. See, we have discussed that what is the population of female in India is around 50%. So the woman has to come forward into business, then only there will be a growth in our country. When the women move forward, the family moves, followed by village moves, and finally our nation moves. Thank you, Anand.